Hello everyone, welcome to day 365 of playing chess every day for you. I can't believe it's already the last day. It's been 1 year since I've started this challenge and it's the last day already, which is crazy. We've made a lot of progress, but let's play this one game today. Let's find the game. And we get the white pieces against the 1300s, so let's go ahead and play e4. Or they don't want to play, so let's find a different game. We get the white pieces against a different 1300, so let's play e4. They're playing the modern defense. I think I should just take the center here with d4. They develop the bishop, I'll develop my knight. This looks very natural. I think my other knight should come out now, but I think my other knight should come out for now. They come out with their bishop, I can kick it away. I could expand around the board, because this is kind of forcing. If they go backwards, that's a blunder. Let's just push. They take, I have to take with my queen. And hang this pawn, which they don't take. So already looks like they know their theory really well, because I just give up a pawn this early. Very luckily for me they don't take. If I play here, we get takes, takes, takes. I need to protect this. I think I can bring my bishop out to protect it. Already hang a pawn, which they didn't take. I guess they didn't expect it. Let's just protect the pawn. They bring their knight across. Maybe trying to play knight here and then push. If they play knight here though, I'll push myself. Let's bring a rook to the d file. To just keep protection on this. Now it will be protected 3 times if I push it. But I don't want to open up their bishop, so I don't think I'll push. Okay, they play like this. Now takes, takes. This is pinned. So I think I should push, and if they take, take and jump away, they will be attacking this. But then I push here again and really weaken their king a lot. Yeah, I think the only logical thing to do is to push. I could attack the knight, but that doesn't really do that much. You could also play like this, or like this. I think this move looks good. And let's say they push, then takes, takes, I can take. So here, if they push, I take, take and take. And I'd be having eyes on this, so let's bring the bishop into the game. If they play like this, that's much more annoying. Okay, now I can play here, because if takes, takes, I actually open up my bishop and there's a pin on this knight. Let's push. They take. I will take, which doesn't allow them to take because of the pin. This is pinned, which means this is much weaker, and I can maybe start pushing my h-pawn forward and create an attack here. My bishops are very active. Knight back. If I go here, they open up their rook. Yeah, let's say I go here and they take. I have checks. Their bishop's in the way though, which is very annoying. If I'm able to play here and push, that's much nicer for me. But here, they're almost forced to take because of the pin on the knight. So let's say we go here and they take. I can take with a check, and I can take the knight. So here takes, takes with a check. King has to move. I can take the knight, threatening the queen. Then I can take a pawn and have a nice attack. I can also just take the rook first, although that's not good probably. Let's push. Has to be a good move. They instantly jump in, but that's a nice move. But I take, and I protect my queen, and I can take theirs. They take my queen to the check though. Let's take. If rook takes, I take, and if they take, I take. But that's just an even trade. But the knight is pinned. I can also take with the bishop and then take the queen. So how do I play this? If I take with the queen, the knight takes, I take the queen. They take, And maybe my king is safer, which is something. But so if I take the queen now, they take my queen with a check. But then I can pick up the rook with my bishop, so let's probably take like this. Let's take like this. They take there first, obviously. Now I do lose my rook, but they lose theirs. And it's actually an even trade. If the king just takes. Now I need to play king up and activate my own rook, I think. I have weakened pawns, but they have an isolated pawn in the center, which is very nice for me. Let's probably push. If I push though, they could have ideas of attacking this bishop, which would be pinned. But it's protected right now for the moment, so let's play king up and try to really bring my rook into the game. I'm not sure I played this perfectly. They damaged my structure again, and this doesn't look good for me. But I think if I can trade the rooks off the board, that would be really good. Also, I have this move, and if they played here, I'd bring my rook into the game. Yeah, here, they have to protect it, and then I can bring my rook into the game and try to attack them. Rook d1, rook d7. The knight comes out. I mean, I'm just going to play here probably. If I play here, yeah, here I'm just trying to remove the knight and pick up a pawn. If the king comes forward, I just slide my rook up. Okay, the knight leaves, but then I have this move. And they do pick up this with a check. But I have a dangerous attack of my own. And if king up to protect, yeah, I can't really play king up to protect because I block in my own rook. If I play this now, they give, let's say I play this now, they give this check. I move. Well, I'm winning one of these pawns, and I can at least pick up this one. And have something here. Let's see if they take. They do. I'll attack the knight has to move. I guess they can go knight d5. Wow, they can't go knight to d5. But that does allow me to take here, which is nice. I could play here and fight for this outside pawn. That looks like it makes a lot of sense. Here they probably play here. Or they're actually going for it just now. So I'll play king up and try to bring my bishop here to attack this. Could play king this way and try to remove the c6 pawn. I think I'll play king up and then rook a7 and try to win that a pawn. Let's play like this. Play rook a7, try to win this pawn. If my king could come in to attack this, that would be strong for me. They play king down. I can play here. Oh no, not really. I can play here though. And just attack that pawn. So, check the knight just takes. If I take like this, the knight takes, and then I don't have anything there. If I push, trying to distract the knight, that doesn't really help me. If I play rook here, I don't think they can protect this. I'm still keeping eyes on this. Rook going down to attack me here. I think I should try to play king, not king down now, because that would lose, but c4 looks really powerful for me. Because if I can remove the knight, I'd be able to take here. Maybe I should go for king here and c4. Actually, king here. If check, I have to move, but it's no problem. The move c4 is just so strong with winning this pawn with a check. Then they come in and attack my bishop, so let's actually take here. If they take, I mean, my king is very weak, but I can play king here, and try for c4 to remove the knight and let me attack this. If I go king here though, they pick up this. I don't like that. Maybe I should move the bishop, give my king another square to go to. Then they take, so no. Not sure why I want to play. They can pick up this. They now play c4. They do. So now I think I go to the center. As if they take. I'll play c4 now actually. Looks powerful. The knight has to move, and then I can almost bring in my rook. Knight here, I just play here. Knight back. Well, if I play here, I'm threatening this, and I'm threatening to move my king. Their king is under big pressure. Maybe knight here, but then I... Oh, that's a nice move too. If I step here, they take my bishop, which is not what I want. I have to keep it protected. I'm guessing takes. I do have a pawn on the outside of the board, which is very nice. Now takes, the king takes. Yeah, I'd really love to keep this attack on their rook. If I play here, they take with a check. Same here. This is very annoying for me. They can also win my bishop if they give a check. So maybe I have to play here. Maybe I have to play here, but then they take. Maybe I have to play back and try for something like this, which would win this. Let's play rook back. I'm sad that I lost the attack on the king, but now I'm threatening actually to move my king back and attack the rook. The rook moves. I mean, now I probably just move my bishop to the outside of the board, and I can't give a check. But they will win this, so maybe I should stop pushing this pawn before they can. Could also attack this, but then check, I move and they take, but then I take. So let's go and attack this. Like I said, check here. If they take, I take with the check. The king has to go here and I take. If here, then rook up, I'm attacking this. Let's see, they take now. I don't think that would be good for them. What they do? They can take here, I can take here. And then push. Or they can try to attack my rook, I can also just push. I can play here. If they check me, I have to go back, so probably not. And I misclick king to d5. Oh my days. Man. From winning to just losing, I think, with this move. Not winning, because they have their own pawns. I think this is a draw. Because I'm one tempo closer, but that's just a misclick from me, and now I'm losing. My rook can't even go anywhere. I can't pick up these pawns. I can only go around and try to win them here. Rook check. If I block like this. If I block like this, takes, they play king over. Then I play king here. And it's not a draw actually. If I push, it seems to make more sense. I did misclick just king d5, which just hangs a pawn. I should have played rook a6, and then I think the game continues. They would be quicker though. Rook back, that's a nice move, trying to come this way. If I give a check now, they have to move up or back. If I go this way to attack them, that makes sense. If I go here, I can force them up the board, which lets me attack this. That's a natural move. It does give me a check though and lets me get behind though, which is a big problem for them. Or they can give a check and try to win this pawn, I guess. But now I have this and they have to repeat moves or go back. Should I go this way or should I give checks? I think I give checks. The king can't really go anywhere. If the king steps up, I can pick up this, I guess. And if here, then I repeat moves. King d8, I give a check again. King c8, I take this pawn. And I get something back. At least. I'll check, I go here. I am attacking this now. They push, I can't get behind the pawn. What I can also do is play here, or actually play here, and then I'm threatening mate if I play here. Yes, I threaten mate after this. And if they check me, I move. Could move this way, but that forces a rook trade, which is losing. Let's go this way. And I can go this way and then threaten mate again. I'll go this way, threaten checkmate. No, checkmate. Well, actually, I'm threatening to promote after this. Here, check. I think I have to go this way. Well, then I give up control of this square. The king is almost boxed in. I don't want to have to go back to defend. If I play here... I mean, if I play here and push... Not threatening to promote, but I'm close. This would be a very nice check. Obviously that would be mate. We have to go here. Check, the king has to move down. Then I can give another check. So check, the king has to move down, and then I can go here. And maybe push. Yeah, I can go here. The king must move, and then I can play king here. Or I can give a check, because if they take the rook, I can promote. But then they pick up my queen. So that's not good. If I play here, rook check here, rook check. Check, they take my rook, I promote, they have this, which is really sad. If I just play rook down, if I play rook over, I think I play rook over here, protect the rook. Now if I'm able to play king to d6 and then push with the check, that's completely winning. And check now, I mean I just moved my king. Threatening mate, so I have to move him. I'll go back. Though I have to keep tempo up. They can go there, but I have king here. Now here, they go here. I can go here. They will attack me. If I go here and try to... If they push, I take. I then get behind the rook and try something. If I check them now. If I go here, I'm then threatening this. And I push. Threatening just to push. So check, they take with the rook. I can play down. And try to... If they push, I take. Try to pick up this. So takes, they are one square away from promotion. Check, they have to move. And then I can push. Or they can take like this, then I have this. I can also just take now, and they have a pawn. So check, they have to go here, and I can actually win the rook. I take, if they push, I have to drop back. So if I play, just check. If I play here, they push. I mean, I think I have to play rook here and not allow that pawn to have a push. And then run my king down. I can also take, and if they take, I know that loses, so let's play king down. If they play king down, then takes, I can't really come in. I can pin them, and if they promote, I take with a check. If I pin them and they promote, I take with a check, the king has to come in front, and then I'm actually losing. If I come in here, I think I come in here. Because if I go here, if they promote, I take and play here. Then they play here. Wow. If I play here, king down. This is tough, very tough. So if they promote, I take, they take, I come in. If they go up, I'm basically lost. Because they just push. If I go here and they promote, That seems like my only chance, but if they push, then I'm also losing. Takes here, here, here. I'm not sure if this was winnable for me, even in this position. Maybe I had to not even take the rook, maybe I had to take the pawn. I'm not sure. How do I stop this? Maybe I had to get behind the pawn. And I did. And I think instead of a king move, I had to just literally play rook h4 and pick up one pawn at least. That'll be a draw. I blundered him by not playing rook h4. Definitely. Oh well. So here. I can play rook h4 here, but then they come in. And that's tough to play. I think I was losing here anyway. Now what do I do? If I go up, they just promote. I think I go up with my king. I mean, I don't have anything else. They can push. Now if I take, they just take with the pawn. If I play here, they promote. Can't really allow them to promote. If I play here, and they promote, takes. Yeah, this stops them from promoting. It's just a draw. Now if I sacrifice the rook, obviously, then that's bad. Here, I take with the check, so here, they have to make a move. They push here, I take. Here, if they come in here, I take with a check. The king must move, and then I just get behind the pawn and it's a draw. I think. I don't think I can actually take, because they come in with checks. If they move the king down, I take here. A king f1 would lose. King in, I take with a check. The king moves, I just play here. We have a draw at least secured. If they push g2, I take on h1, pinning. Yes, so we have a draw here, luckily. Very luckily. I felt that I blundered, but we're in this position. They can't really make any move to win. If they play king f1, I actually win if they play king f1. Okay, they play like this. Now, I mean, I have to take. And it's a draw. Imagine I play rook h1 or something. If I play here, they promote. There's nothing there. I have to take. Good game. I'll take a draw against the 13-30. That's a very good result. Let's have a look at this game. So evaluation says we were completely drawn the entire endgame. 100% drawn. I made 5 mistakes. They made 7. I did have a mister, and I was actually winning early in the game, which is crazy. I played an 84.7, they played an 84.4. Let's have a look at this. We just play naturally. Kicking the bishop away is wrong, because I guess they can win the pawn. So I had to take with the pawn. They miss it though, and suddenly I'm actually doing better. Because I've developed more, I have the center. Rook d1 isn't best, it's best to play g4. This is okay. Pushing's a mistake. They take. I do open up my rook and bishop. Going back is a big blunder from them. Because I can push. I was expecting them to go like this. That doesn't work though because I have this. And then king moves. I think I take here first. Actually just king away. Queen away is the best move. It's a double attack on this and it's pinned and they can't protect it. So this is completely winning. Knight in is it's a move that's not good at all. But I did feel that it was scary for me to defend. I take the pawn with a check. Oh wow, I actually had to take the rook first. And they'd have to take this with the knight. And then my queen's not under attack, which is the whole point. Wow, okay. That's a terrible miss from me. A huge miss. If I just take the rook, there's no attack on my queen. I don't have to take like this. Because they can take my queen. With a check as well. So that's a huge miss from me. Massive chance wasted. If I just take the rook here, because it's a check, they have to move their king. And then here, I guess, if I take the queen, they take my queen the check, so I think I just take the knight maybe? No, that's a blunder because they take my queen with the check. Or they take this. So what's the correct play after this? Knight has to take and then I can pick up their queen. What if they play here? Then just queen back. And I can pick up their queen. And that would be completely winning for me. +6. In material. It's a massive miss from me. Terrible move. Not taking the rook. I missed. The only thing I missed was that to check on them. They take my queen to check and now we're just equal. Well, actually I'm down material. Instead of being up material. But then I pick up the rook. So material is equal. And this endgame is actually almost drawn already. That's a mistake. That's another mistake, because I come in. I pick up a pawn, and we're actually drawn. Actually, the best move is c4 already. Because I'm forcing the knight to move on the next turn, and then I can take here. That's a bad move from me, because they take. c5 is good. They played there, which is wrong. I'm supposed to actually just go after this pawn. That's just a waste of tempo from me. That's a mistake because I take, and this actually draws the game from them, so I felt that move was bad for them. I'm actually supposed to take like this and start pushing. And then I also have discoveries on their king. That's a mistake, and obviously the mouse slip that nearly cost me the game. I did not mean to play king d5, I meant to play rook a6. I was just showing moves. Rook a6 is a drawn endgame. But we continue. That's a mistake because I can block with the pawn. And I'm still losing, but it's not as bad for me. This is actually a draw now, because I can repeat moves. If they don't want to repeat, I take. I find all the right moves. This is actually just a draw. I played perfectly this endgame actually. Every move was good. Actually, every single move was perfect in the endgame. Every single move was perfect. Very proud of this. Every move was the only good move that I played, and they played too. We both played perfectly. I felt I was winning here actually. I felt they blundered, but because they can push, it's not so easy. Yeah, and it's just a draw. That's it for today's game. It's been 1 year of recording every day. Right now, I'm going to take a break for 1 month or 2 months before I get back into chess, and next time I get back into chess in a few months, instead of playing 1 game a day, I'll actually commit to studying chess and playing much more seriously than just 1 game a day with no study. Thank you guys for watching all the videos, and I'll see you in the next one.